I did my whole intro and I was muted. Terrible. Yes, that was looped. Oh my God. Hello. Happy Monday. If there were I don't think there's a better way to start a Monday live stream. You know what I mean? Than muted. Good Lord. Okay. Well, since I was muted the whole time, if you happen to be brand new to my channel, which I love, my name is erinbies. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by the reps. I just feel like it's important to say that, you know? I don't know. I know a lot of you have it memorized. I appreciate you. Hey, Rebecca, thank you for being a member for 7 months. That's awesome. Yeah, and now I'm using my platforms to help people. Yes, you guys are amazing. I saw all the snacks and drinks and all that cool stuff that you guys were putting in the comments. Very, very cool. Oh my God, did I actually catch a live? Hello, Finland? That's so cool. All right, so first I need to run the disclaimer. So all right, cool. We got that out of the way. That's important as well. And oh, thanks, Rebecca. That's super kind of you. I appreciate you. Did you guys see DC's live earlier today with Nicole? I feel like it might be an interesting week is all I'm going to say. Oh, thanks. Kind of vintage, kind of savage. This is a shirt from Old Lady Gaines. If you're interested in using my affiliate link, it's in my link in all of my social media. Link in the bio. Yeah. Anyways, so you can check that out. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I'm a fan. So thank you. I'm glad that you love it too. It was an intense workout today. Legs, as you guys know, that I do on Mondays. And so I'm a little tired, but it's all good. That shirt is a total mood. Love it. Yes. Hydrate for this week. In fact, let's all have a little drink of whatever you're drinking. I do want to throw out some content warnings for this video in particular that we're going to react to. Because, well, content warning for relationship with food, disordered eating, eating disorders, fear-mongering. I mean, it's all the stuff that we see, but we're going to be talking about Truvy and their ridiculous app that they're launching. Like, it's this huge thing. I think it's a bait and switch, but you guys let me know as we react to it together. So cheers, everybody. All right, let's get started on this video. As always, drop your commentary below. Keep it clean. When I say clean, I mean like no ad hominem type stuff. You guys know. And I appreciate you guys. If you have not already liked the stream, if you would please give me a thumbs up. And if you're, did I turn on? Hold on one moment. That was probably loud in the mic. I apologize for that deep breath. Sometimes I feel like we need to take a deep breath, you know? So Truvy is a health and wellness company. Wait, do we have a new member that I missed? Mindy? Where did I miss this? Hold on, because if you are new to my streams, you know what's about to happen. There it is. Mindy. Prepare yourself, you guys. Welcome, Mindy H. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. That's a mood. Deep breath. Indeed. Indeed it is. Okay, let me focus on what I'm doing here. I like to turn on subscribers mode. So if you are watching and would like to interact with all of us in the comments, just click the subscribe button. It's free. It's easy. And it's a lot of fun, I hear, in the chat. Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't state your opinion as fact. Please add in my opinion. I believe if you're talking about the people on the video, no ad hominem attacks. Thank you in advance. Yes. Thank you so much, DC. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this thing. These claims around food really irritate me. Yeah. So if you're wondering, like, why is she reacting like this? I have watched this already. Yeah. Subscriber, not member. Excuse me. Subscriber, not member. My apologies.
We're super excited about what we have here. We just can't wait to get into the details tonight. And thank you again so much for being on. If you are on and you are excited about the launch of SF5, Strive for 5, then in the comments, go ahead and drop it in. Let us know how excited you are.
I don't know why he's screaming, but I'm going to turn him down. Rick, why are you screaming?
And we would love to see that, because that gets all of us as speakers excited as well. And so with that being said, let me just tell you why, as we get started, I'm so excited about the whole Strive for 5 movement, the Strive for 5 program. And for me, it's really two things. Number one, what I
a cash grab
love about the Strive for 5 program is that it's a program that I believe, for myself and my family, it's something we can actually do. This is a program that we can actually do. Look, I was raised Italian. I love food. And I was always told that you got to eat everything that's in front of you. And I've always had to wrestle with a little bit of extra weight. I've always had to wrestle with that my whole life. Some of you might be able to relate to that.
So you can already see where this is going, right? I mean, yeah, Ari sounds like BS, and he hasn't said ish. Facts. That is facts. Also, Rick, please use your inside voice. Oh, why can I not click this? There we go. Please use your inside voice. Thank you.
And I've tried almost every program out there in terms of trying to cut back, trying to lose weight. Some of them were so extreme that they wouldn't work for me. Have you ever tried one that's...
Hey, Rick, I don't know if you know this, but typically extreme ways that people try to lose weight are not sustainable. Sometimes they can be dangerous. And so I don't think what you're saying is going to have the impact that you think it's going to.
Just so extreme that after day 1 or day 2 or day 3, you knew it just isn't going to work for me. I can't maintain this. Some of them were so difficult and so challenging and restrictive that I knew it wasn't going to work long term. And then we end up getting frustrated, and then we give up for a while until we find the next one. Well, what I love about the Strive for 5 program is it's different than anything else out there that I've ever seen, because I believe it's something that I can not only do today and tomorrow and for the next 5 days and the next 5 days. I believe this is a program that I can do and you can do for life. And it's just so refreshing to have something that we know will work for the majority of the people, for the rest of us, as we like to say. And we've got this incredible app that is a really, really dynamic, almost like I like to refer to it as my pocket coach, that can keep you on track as you go through.
I'm sure my trainer is screaming. Susan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Imagine me calling her a pocket coach. Ew. Oh my God. I would like to know the credentials of this pocket coach. I would like to know the credentials. I can't even. Oh my God. Thank you so much for this, DC. Yo, his hat says boss. Broski. If you have to tell us, maybe you're not. It's almost like, guys, this is a true story. This really happened. Okay, we're already questioning whether it's real or not. Thank you for the super chat, DC. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Oh yeah, if you're in top chat, make sure you switch to live chat so you don't miss anything.
through this program. It helps you to do all these different things, and you're going to hear about that tonight. And so I believe that we have the ability to share something with folks that is remarkable. It's never been done this way before. We're super excited about it, and we've made it.
There's never been an app before that tracks how much water you drink, what you're eating, and the macronutrients and all of that stuff. There's never an app that tracks your activity. There's never been an app that oh wait, this also suggests your MLM products, which is why I titled this their latest bait and switch. They're trying to present this like, oh, this is, it's a free app. Sign up your friends. It gets really cringy at the end. I just want to prepare you guys for it. It's a bait and switch. One of the things you have to check off is one of their products, but you won't hear them talk about that. How did I find out? I'm in the app. We'll talk about that later.
What? Okay.
All right. Okay.
Through the process, very easy for you to share this with other people.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? DC, I'm so sorry I didn't play this for your super chat. So we will get this twice. Holly, thank you so much for this. How can you call it a pocket coach with a straight face? Indeed, it takes me to another time and another MLM. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. Oh, also,
Thank you for your patronage.
thank you for your patronage, Holly and DC. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, so let's play that again for DC.
Thank you for your patronage.
All right. Appreciate you guys so much. Oh, yeah. For a pair of earplugs. Thank you so much for this, cat. I appreciate you. I don't know why he's screaming like that.
Thank you for your patronage.
I mean, I know why I used to do it, and thank you for the super chat. It was like I wanted to oversell in a video how energetic and excited I was to be a part of the MLM. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's authentic. Do you guys? Yes, also remember to lick the stream. Thank you.
So this has the potential to go viral. I believe this has.
Okay, so this isn't my soundboard, Joe. Just call you Joe. I'm gonna call you Joe. I'm in a silly mood, so I hope that's okay. This is actually just sounds right on StreamYard. I actually at some point need to set up an appointment with DC, our resident techie that I have learned a ton from. If you don't already subscribe to DC, you probably should, because yeah, I've learned a ton. So check her out if you have not. I mean, how could you not know? But check her out. She's amazing. And I need to set up an appointment to do whatever I need to do. I'm speaking in Gen X right now. But yeah, these are just sounds that I have uploaded on StreamYard, which is amazing. I bet my pretty pink curls, this guy doesn't have an inside voice. Maybe he needs a reminder. I think he does.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for the super chat, Lizzie. I appreciate you.
Has the potential to go viral, and we can help hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people all over the place with this program. And I believe it's going to become a dominant name and something that is just truly remarkable. And I'm super excited to be a part of this. And so what I'd like to do now as we get going here is I want to bring on someone who's one of the most awesome people that I know. She's going to go through kind of an overview of what the Strive for 5 program is. For those of you that are just learning about it, we want you to see kind of why we're so excited about it. And we know that when you see this and understand this, it's just something that you're going to want to be a part of. You're going to want to be a part of this community. And we just can't wait to get the information to you. So my friend Diane Hockman.
Yeah, they all love to say that something's going to go viral from a marketing perspective, from a sales perspective. Just because you're going viral does not mean you are converting sales. That just means a lot of people saw the video. So, yeah.
And Diane, I'll let you come on. I know you've got some things to share, and take it away.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. I want to give you guys just a disclaimer. I'm
going to give my own disclaimer, especially with this individual and what she's about to say. is pretty horrendous. Content warning. I know I gave this at the beginning, but this part really bothered me when I was watching it back, or not watching it back, when I was watching it before tonight, because she talks about dieting as a child. She talks about just a really terrible and a very sad relationship with food. And so please, if that is something that you are not ready to see, this is not the video for you, and that's totally okay. Your mental health matters. So, you know, and I care about that. So, yeah, it's pretty rough. So please just prepare yourselves. Okay.
Had a bad storm here. My internet could be a little choppy. And if it is, I know Rick will just let me know that you guys missed something. If that's the case, feel free to shout out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you tonight why this is the coolest.
Wait, did somebody gift memberships? Hold on, because it doesn't show on here. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Holly gifted 5 memberships. DC gifted 5 memberships. And Amy gifted 5 memberships. You guys, that's incredible. Wow. Thank you so much. I feel like Careless Whisper. Thank you. I got to pause that. Hold on. Because, you know, you can't have more than like 11 seconds, 11.9 according to DC. And also Holly. Appreciate y'all. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for doing that. That's incredible. Very, very cool. Mojo says, dance for me, Erin. I got you. Oh, I just restarted and I got too excited. Oh, okay. I think we're close.
Up about this. So let me share my screen. And you know what I think I have to do first though, Rick, is I think I need to make sure that we is that what it is? Spotlight. Yeah, there it is.
You know what's really, how do I want to word this? So we know that DC's pet peeve, one of them, is when they don't click presenter mode. One of my pet peeves is when they are so scared of a pause or a sign or some kind of silence in between speaking that they make these little noises. You know, like if I was like, hang on guys, I gotta get the sound ready. Do, 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 do.
That was easy.
You know, like that drives me nuts. It's okay to pause. It's okay for there to be just a little bit of a silence. That's okay. You don't have to fill every second with something. It's wild. I know you guys know this too.
So we want to make sure the slide deck's up big. Excellent. Okay. Excellent.
See how she's like singing and it's like, you have to have, it's okay to have a little moment of quiet. Watch how uncomfortable this isn't. Hey, Carly, thank you so much for the gifted membership. That is incredible. And I appreciate you so much. Yeah, it's okay. The pause, that's a normal thing, you know? Yeah, thank you guys so much for the memberships. I appreciate you. And shout out to the moderators for keeping me in line and letting me know things are happening, because I can't see everything. I know you guys can't see it because you're watching on YouTube, obviously, but on StreamYard, it doesn't show some of that stuff. So I just really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It means a ton to me.
And let me move the chat out of the way and all these things that are blinking at me. I am ADHD girl. So when all the blinking things come at me, it's like, oh my gosh, but SF5, what is?
See, we didn't need all of that filler. What did she say her name was? Diane? I think that's what she said. We don't need the filler. It's okay. Hang on, guys. Let me get my presentation together for you. Click, click. All right, let's go. It's not that hard. But I feel like when you're overemphasizing, you're trying to be so energetic, I feel like, how do I want to word this? When you're on like this high and then you have a pause, it like brings your energy down. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know.
Is it? You've probably been seeing it all over Facebook and other parts of the internet over the last couple of days. We got the whole crew out.
Okay, I just have to know. Did any of you see this on social media? I'm going to poll the audience. Also, shout out to the replay crew. Did any of you see this graphic on social media? Hey, Avery Joe, I'm just curious because they're making it sound like everybody saw it. And I just would like to know. Look at all the nopes. Also, Jamie, member for 5 months. Thank you so much. Who are these people with? This is a company called Truvy. I think I've done a couple videos on them, and videos or live streams. I don't remember. And they're a health and wellness multi-level marketing company. Oh, it's a mess. The claims are horrible. Absolutely horrible. But yeah, that's who this is. Yeah, none of you saw it. Yeah, that's so interesting because they were making it seem like if they slapped this graphic up on their Facebook page that everybody was going to see it. They didn't do any of the marketing things that you would typically do on social media. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Shouting, jumping up and down because this is the most exciting thing we've ever seen. So
what's up, Val and Gus? Okay, so I thought I had Nightbot turned on. I do not. I apologize. But if you're not following Val and Gus over at the Clown Town, you should. They're incredible human beings. Love that. Brandy, excuse me, ma'am. I got to find a Brandy comment. Brandy, I'm telling your wife. And I know you're going to say, she already knows, Erin. But thank you. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my God. Y'all are wild. Thank you so much. Holly says, this graphic is not giving viral. Agreed. Also, thank you.
Thank you for your patronage.
Y'all are far too kind. I appreciate y'all so much. This is so nice of you. All right, let's get back to the video.
welcome to the launch party for SF5. And let's see some hooting and some hollering, screaming in the chat. Give me some hearts. Give me some, oh, there's like little horns and all kinds of things. This has been a long time coming, and it is finally here, August 1st, 2023, the day we've been waiting for. So what is SF5?
You get a membership. You get a membership. Everybody gets a membership. Oh man, remember? Okay, Gen X peeps, and probably millennials on the cusp. Did y'all watch Oprah when you got home from school? Was it just me? Let me know in the comments, because I did, and I will never forget that. You get a car. You get a car from her favorite things. Oh man, such a good time.
Stand for? By the way, I love that 5. It's very cool. It stands for Strive for 5. Okay, Strive for 5.
How
and
profound.
our group has had a Strive for 5 challenge for a little while ago, but recently something happened that took it to a whole nother level. It's a whole new way of thinking about health. So what happened is our experts, and this is Dr. Tori and Kiva, our doctor and Kiva, and our formulator and person who comes up with all these incredible things we do. And
what are their credentials? Because it's giving chiropractor. Nothing against chiropractors. I love my chiropractor, but it's giving the chiropractor is the one that came up with this formula or something crazy. You know what I mean? Who are these people? What are their credentials? Maybe you should have some information about that, you know, so that people can take you seriously. I mean, if they can at all. Again, that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's like, who are these people? If you're not in the company and you're not attending company trainings and stuff, you probably have no idea who these people are. And if you're presenting this to potential customers, potential distributors, you would think that, I don't want to give them advice, but like you would think that you might want to identify who these people are that you're having spearhead your company essentially when it comes to the product.
And Kiva, who handles all our fitness and health and wellness programming, they sat down to create a program, and they recognized that there were 5 key
That's embarrassing.
elements to long-term weight management and wellness. Now, let me make sure you get that, because there's lots of things.
One moment. I have to parent.
Can I get something?
What is it?
It's a skin.
How much is it?
10.
What is it for? $10
Yeah.
for a skin on a
It's
game?
really overpowered.
It's overpowered. What does it do?
It gives you like this giant neck.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's too overpowered.
What game is this on?
Borderlands.
Borderlands? All right.
Why are you doing that?
That's $10 for a skin on a game?
I know, but it's like really overpowered.
Okay. The clown down said, not the skins. Godspeed.
Oh,
Okay. That was our parenting moment brought to you by Gavin.
that you can do to lose weight or to change your blood chemistry. There's lots of things, but very
DC. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Thank you for your patronage.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
few of them are long term, and that's what we were most concerned with. So the first one is move your body. Now, we all know that we should move our body, but most of us, we may be out of shape, or we may not have exercised for a while,
Or maybe, you know, being able to move your body is a luxury for many people because of their health, because of, you know, autoimmune disorders and all kinds of stuff. So I'm afraid that this is probably, I don't remember this part in particular, but I'm afraid this is going to be kind of ableist. So content warning for that. I apologize. Ugh.
maybe we do some exercise, but we're not
Exactly,
really
Kelly.
sure what we should be doing. We're not quite sure what to do to get results. Number 2, track your food. Now,
I love how they have a piece of pizza there. Also, we are having pizza tonight. I'm real excited about it. Track your food. Oh, man.
I have to tell you, as somebody who's been dieting since I was 8 years old, I am an
I'm sorry. Did she just say 8 and then laughed about it? That? Oh, yeah. Trigger warning, food tracking. Thank you, Rebecca. That makes me very uncomfortable. Your parents put you on a diet at 8? At 8 years old. And then you're laughing about it? That's not okay. The crazy part about this is that she's laughing about it. She's mentioning that she started dieting at the age of 8, which is horrendous. But then here she is in an MLM, a health and wellness MLM, that's pitching this Strive for 5 app. This is like, I'm smiling, and like the facial expressions that you're seeing is because I'm so uncomfortable with that. I can't imagine being 8 and being put on a diet. And then it just makes me think of, she's as much a victim as she is the perpetrator in this situation, in my opinion, you know?
expert as everybody else thinks they are, and there's controversy, and everybody sits and bickers about what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating. But the bottom line is, if you actually track your intake, you'll start to see where the change is, and you'll see it very clearly. And what happens is it's really neat, because it's not that you need to cut out all the things you love. You don't. And it's not that you need to deprive yourself, which a lot of us go on. Like, I know people all the time, I'm going on a cleanse, I'm only drinking juice, I'm on a...
Can you guys hear Leo? I think he's outside of my door crying. He's pulling a Zeke from Hannah's channel. If you can hear him, let me know. I'm just curious.
water fast, I'm on to this. And everybody goes on these kind of cockamamie programs. If you actually started to track your food, and if it was quick and easy to do it, you'd start to see how to make better choices. How do you...
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys just kind of a spoiler here. This part right here, what she's about to say, is them just wanting to sell their overpriced electrolytes. Because listen to what she says here.
Hydrate. Most people are dehydrated. Most people, and there's all different things you can do to test. You squeeze your hand and your skin, and you can see that you're dehydrated. Most people are.
You could also look at the color of your urine to test for hydration levels.
Dehydrated, and very few people get much hydration in. Now, I'm not saying water. I want you to hear that, because there's lots of ways to hydrate, but most people are dehydrated. So hydration, very important part of.
I can't. There's lots of ways to hydrate, but most people are dehydrated. There's also water in vegetables. Some of the food that you consume has water content in it. So yes, there are many ways that you can hydrate, but to use that as a kind of fear-mongering type thing, maybe just a little bit, in order to sell your overpriced electrolytes, girl, stop it.
That long-term management supplement. Okay. At the very bare minimum, we all.
It was at this point that I was like, I know exactly why they're doing this app. This is just a bait and switch. They are going to suggest their Truvy supplements in this app. And have I tested it? Yeah. And I've got an email and a text message so far. Yeah. So because I'm in the app. Yeah. We're going to talk about the amount of calories they suggested for me to eat to maintain a little bit later. You're going to be shocked.
Should be taking some supplementation. Whether we want to use something that helps with appetite control, that's up to us. A lot of people have feelings about that, but most everybody could be using additional nutrients, things like vitamin T and magnesium and things that are in.
Did she say vitamin T or vitamin D? I think she said vitamin D, but it sounded like vitamin T to me. Did that just all rhyme? I can't. Oh my God.
Fish oil, all those good things that most of us should be taking, but very often we don't pay attention to, and we don't, mostly because we're not tracking, we're not thinking about it. It slips the mind, and then we end up having all these bottles of stuff hanging around.
What?
And then last, community. Okay. It's so much easier to stick to a plan when you have buddies that are doing it with you. It's so much.
Their community is a Facebook group. Yeah. Optavia. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you guys this. Optavia does the same thing. They pressure people into becoming coaches for accountability. Disgusting. Also, if you are on TikTok and you go and into the search bar, you type in Optavia. I put this in my story, but you know what pops up? It's a beautiful thing. Hold on, I have to tell you. It is the phone number for, hold on, I'm going to my stories. The phone number for National Alliance for Eating Disorders. If that's not a win, I don't know what is, but I love that. There's no content that comes up that shows Optavia. It's just the phone number for that. I want to call it an agency. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, but there's no Optavia hashtags and content. I love it so much. Oh, yeah, so good.
Easier when you have people to laugh with, to commiserate with, to discuss, to compare notes, to check out each other's results. It's so uplifting when you see other people that are, maybe a little ahead down the road than you, or they've lost the weight they want, or you see somebody that's your age, or somebody that went from your weight to the weight that you want to be. So community makes a huge difference. And again, most often we try to do, make changes all by ourselves. So they put together an incredible challenge to help people change their habits step by step instead of.
We're still using challenges. We're still doing things like water challenges, step challenges. Really? This is your cutting edge. Nobody's done this before. That's what you're going with. Because I think I did those back in 2017 when I was a part of Prove It. Why do they always overhype things that have been done for many years? It's so weird. It just.
They're trying to go hardcore and then failing. And let's face it, we've all done it. We've started an incredibly.
This is them just trying to emotionally manipulate their audience, in my opinion. We've all done it. Started an incredibly strict program. We punish ourselves. And then, of course, we finally give up and binge. They are identifying people that they want to take advantage of. And they're dangling this free app in front of them to do so. And then one of the things that you have to check off is the hydrate. It's abbreviated HH, I believe, from the app, which is their electrolyte product. So in order to check off that box for the 5 habits of the day or whatever, you have to buy their product. So they may not be, which is why I'm calling this a bait and switch. They're not upfront about it from the beginning. Yes, she mentioned supplements, but she didn't mention Truvy supplements. So people could be joining this app thinking, oh, they're going to suggest this or that, I'm going to take this quiz or whatever, which they do have a quiz, which is pretty shoddy in my opinion, but hey. And they're going to be suggested an MLM product, or plural, products. So that's why I'm calling this a bait and switch. And this is a perfect example of emotional manipulation. So you'll probably see things like before and after pictures, which is why I'm very careful in how I share before and after pictures now with my weightlifting journey. You probably are going to see things like I didn't recognize the person in the mirror staring back at me. I couldn't lose the baby weight. Like, these are all ways that they are identifying who they want to prey on, in my opinion. Why do I know that? Because I used to do some of these same things when I was in health and wellness MLMs. It's gross. And it's emotional manipulation in order to make a little tiny bit of commission.
Strict program. There's so many of them out there. We see them advertised. They're like, you can't do this and you can't do this, and you have to live like a monk for this long, and all that type of stuff. You got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you got to exercise for 3 hours a day. And
okay, now we've stepped into fear-mongering. So she has grouped all of these things into one, like, oh, this is not sustainable. First of all, the 5 a.m. thing, sometimes people have to get up at that time to do their workout or to do whatever, because that's the only time that they have in the day to do that, whether that's planning, meal prepping, getting up to work out. So to use that as something that is not sustainable, like, you're not in people's schedules. So what are you talking about? You have no idea. And also, I guarantee you, these are the same people that encourage people to get up at 5 a.m. to be more productive. But here she is villainizing that, like, hey, that's not sustainable. But I guarantee you, she probably coaches her people to get up at 5 a.m. to do their personal development, listen to the podcast, journal, gratitude, all of that. I guarantee you this person is probably doing that. Yeah, I did the same in MLMs too, and feel awful about it. I'm right there with you, Holly. I'm right there with you. And thank you for this super chat. And just know that you're not alone. And the more we talk about it, the more that tactics like this become less effective. People hopefully can identify the tactics because we are all sitting here talking about it, and also other content creators as well. Anybody in the anti-MLM genre, you know?
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate you.
So we start an incredibly strict program. You can only eat carrots on Tuesdays and cucumbers on Thursdays and cabbage soup the rest of the week.
What are you talking about? Those are vegetables. Carrots on Tuesdays, cucumbers on Thursdays. What are you talking about? Now, I'm not saying this person is ignorant. What I'm saying is that statement is ignorant. Eat your vegetables. I cannot.
Grapefruits, whatever it may be, we punish ourselves. We punish ourselves. And then, of course, we finally give up and we binge. We finally give up and we say, screw it. How many of you guys have been?
You know what's odd to me? Am I going to be pausing this a lot? Yes. I should have probably warned you guys ahead of time because y'all know I have a lot to say about diet and nutrition and working out. It's just kind of... She is villainizing some of these really strict kind of regimens when it comes to eating, but she's pitching an app that is tracking certain things. Sometimes the tracking of things can be triggering to people. So she's using these emotionally manipulative tactics. She's villainizing and fear-mongering and kind of a mix of both, I feel like. And then she's pitching the very thing that could be triggering to many people that have had disordered eating or eating disorders in the past. Make that make sense.
Out with friends or family or to dinner or on a vacation or whatever, and you finally went, forget it, and you went nuts. Every single one of us. And it's because we're going in a direction that's causing us to feel deprived. And when we do, the pendulum has to swing in the other direction, but not with SF5. Okay, not with SF5.
No, that's not accurate, because when you are answering the questionnaire on their app and they're asking how you want to eat, if you answer anything other than balanced, you're absolutely going to be what is considered a restrictive way of eating, whether it's keto or there's things that you are restricting from your diet. So that's not true, what she's saying. Oh, God. Also this.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
That's how I feel about this.
If you can follow these 5 steps, and we lay it all out for you. By the way, I'm not going to sell you anything tonight. I just want to make sure you know that. Okay. I'm trying to.
No, I'm going to do it in the app instead. I'm going to let the app do the work for me because I want to bait and switch my audience. Diane, this is not cute. Is her name Diane? I think she said her name was Diane. Not cute.
To teach you something. I'm trying to give you a new way of thinking. I'm about to give you a tool that could be life-changing for you.
And are you qualified to help people with a new way of thinking around nutrition? Do you have the credentials for that? Oh no, you just have a distributor distributor ID that allows you to sell a product. It's probably, I don't even remember. When I did a previous video on this company, I don't remember if they hide behind proprietary blends like a lot of these MLM companies, but I bet that they do to a certain extent, you know? And so you're not qualified. Just because you bought a kit and have a distributor ID does not mean you are qualified to help people with shifting their mindset around diet and nutrition and working out.
I'm about to show you a system and a program that can provide you with a whole bunch of stuff. So I want you to just put down your guard if you're thinking that, or you're like, ugh. Okay, we're excited.
That should be a red flag right there. Put down your guard, guys. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Ew. That's giving, listen, guys, this is a true story. This really did happen. Okay. Ugh.
Excited because if you can follow these 5 steps at least 5 days a week, change becomes inevitable. Let me say that again. Change becomes inevitable. Not maybe, not sort of, not the whole, everybody's like, well, does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Change is inevitable. We had 2 experts and a whole series of.
Yeah, but you say experts. What are their credentials? Also, this section right here is giving.
Write that down, write that down!
Let me say it again, because the first time didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to. What are you talking about?
Other people that have all kinds of background in this field sit down and create this because they wanted to help people make inevitable change.
This picture, stop it. Anyways, you can have a background in something and not be qualified to give advice in that area. There's a reason that I am like, listen, if you're having trouble with diet or nutrition, your relationship with food, work with a professional, work with a dietitian, work with, which by the way, Brianna Jewell just graduated. She's not yet, from what I've seen, a registered dietitian, but she graduated and that's incredible. So congratulations to Brianna Jewell. Drop a lemon in the comments if you think that's pretty cool, because an anti-MLMer that's a registered dietitian, a woman of color, come on. Yes, we love that. Yeah, so drop a lemon for her. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, also maybe seeking therapy, which is that's an incredible thing, Also, shout out to Brianna Jewell.
And this part, we do it together in the community. So one of our company owners, because we have several of them, and they're all good-looking, smart, brilliant men. Derek.
Of course, they're men. Yeah, they're all brilliant. I bet they're all white men too, right? I bet they are. Yeah.
Grain says, and Derek, don't let this go to your head if you're watching.
Ooh.
If you can win the week, you can win the month. And then you can conquer the year, and you can.
Why do you have the dotted line over there? What is that supposed to signify? A journey? What is that?
Change your life. Think about it. Isn't the biggest challenge that you've had consistency? And is that perhaps because you've selected ways to try to change your health status that are punishing, grueling, difficult, etc.? And have you perhaps tried to do it all alone by yourself? Your whole family is sitting around eating, lasagna, and you're having a salad.
First of all, problem number 1, you should be having some of that lasagna instead of the salad. Better yet, have some lasagna and some salad. Awesome. Love that. Oh, God, I hate this so much. Oh, I love lasagna. Yeah, eat the lasagna. Oh, okay.
Earring hole, not my ear.
Okay. The parenting tonight.
And with no dressing, and they're all like giving you a hard time. Is it possible that we've been setting ourselves up? And is it possible that we could show you a way that would help you win the week? And what happens when you win the week and you feel good and you see a change in yourself, and then you win the month, and then it's month after month after month, and you look back and you realize, I did.
I know, a dry salad just makes me think of the word salad that these MLMers use. Like, please put some dressing on your salad. I am only an expert in my body and what my nutritionist helps me with. I literally do not limit anything I eat. There is no bad food. Eat food. Yeesh. Yes, I agree.
Did it. I finally did it. In order to make this super fun and simple, we've created the SF5 app that has everything you need to follow the challenge. So, Rick.
Who made these slides? Are these your notes, or are these like the main points you want your audience to see? Because I feel like it's both, which is weird.
Mentioned earlier, it's just in your pocket, right? Let me go to it. It's just in your pocket, right? And you pull it out. It gives you everything you need. Let me show you. We'll help you set up a workout plan no matter what fitness level you're at. And this is just a screenshot from the app. It has programs for people that haven't moved in years, to people that are, pretty active, to people that are really athletic.
You know what they don't have on this app? What if somebody is in a wheelchair and they want to start working out in a way that their body is able to allow them to do so? That's not on this app. So if you are not in a wheelchair, or I want to make sure that I'm wording this appropriately, but the app, in my opinion, seems to be very ableist. I guess that's the best way that I can say that.
It lets you select, it asks you a whole bunch of questions to help you custom.
Why is everything capitalized? Why? Ugh. Inaccessible. Thank you, Stephanie.
Design something for you. We also help you to figure out what to eat based on your goals and dietary needs. And again, this is actually my day right here. I shot it earlier.
I'm going to make this bigger. You guys have to see this. So this is the nutrition part of the app, and she's got 1,393 calories. However, when I did the app, I took a screenshot. When I downloaded the app, put all my information in there, and said that I work out moderately, which is accurate, of course, and that I'm trying to maintain my weight. Do you know how many calories they suggested I eat? Just drop it in the comments just really quickly. How many calories do you think that this app, knowing that I don't want to lose weight and that I want to maintain it, and that I moderately work out 4 to 5 days a week? Oh man, Avery Joe, you nailed it. 1,200 calories. I said that I wanted to eat balanced. I said that I work out moderately, that I was interested in maintaining my weight. First of all, if I ate 1,200 calories a day, I would be sick. And I know everybody's a little bit different. You guys know I work out 4 to 5 days a week. That's what I do. But I would be sick. Also, that's only enough calories for your body to run all the organs and stuff. Like, that's dangerous. I couldn't believe that. Yeah, it'll make me sick for sure. My trainer would be screaming at me. Not that she does, but if I was like, yeah, I ate 1,200 calories today, she'd be like, excuse me, what? You what? No. That's ridiculous. That's dangerous. So this is the kind of app that they're suggesting to somebody, or caloric intake, if you will, to somebody that has no interest in losing weight, that, you know, I wanted to maintain my weight, works out moderately, eats balanced, 1,200 calories. So imagine somebody that's new to fitness, that's new to tracking, that's, you know, oh, my friend said I could sign up for this. By the way, you can't sign up for this unless you have a distributor ID. So I found one. Whoopsies. Anyways, imagine somebody new to this and how they think, wow, you know, this company has my best interest at heart, and I'm going to go ahead and follow this. And yes, Susan, Avery Joe knows. This is really dangerous. They have no business, in my opinion, suggesting any of this to people. I looked at some of the workouts and I'm like, that's very ableist. Yeah. I feel like I might have to do a whole nother video on just the app or something. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But yeah, Susan would lose her mind. Susan, I apologize for these people.
And I actually have myself on it because you can select different types of eating programs depending on what type of eating programs and dietary needs you have and what you like. So I'm on more of a keto program. So you might go, whoa, she has a lot of.
So you're eating restrictively, even though at the beginning of this, you used restrictive diets and them not being sustainable in your fear-mongering part of this, if you will. But now you're telling everybody that you eat keto.
Fat left and not too many carbs. I'm on sort of a keto program, and this shows you how many.
I mean, Val and Gus, we could collab on that one. You know what I mean? Like, you just let me know.
calories a day you get, how much of each thing you get. You just plug in your foods. It's so easy. You can look them up. They're all in the app. You can even, and I didn't take a screenshot of this, but you can even go and scan a label. I don't have anything here to scan. You can scan with your phone. You can scan a label. It will input it right into your app. If it's something.
There are other apps that do that. And guess what? You're not going to be pitched an MLM product by using the app. MyFitnessPal does that. There's a whole bunch of other things. Calorie King, I know, is one that you can use to track information and to find out portions. Let's do it. You know, like what they're doing is not that profound. In fact, it's like I said at the beginning, like I titled this live stream, it's just a bait and switch. Hey, listen, we're going to give you all this value. You know how they like to say that. We're going to teach you how to track your calories. We're going to give you workout plans. We're going to make sure that, you know, you're moving your body. And in return, you're going to get text messages and emails pitching you products.
Thing that you like to eat, like protein bars or something like that you enjoy, that has a label. So we'll help you figure out what to eat based on your goals and dietary needs.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to give you a quiz. We're going to figure out who you are. We're going to figure out what your lifestyle is like. Everything's catered to your age, your weight, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain weight, whether you want to lose slow, fast.
Well, then explain to me why I was suggested 1,200 calories when I wasn't interested in losing weight. Also, you should be eating more than 1,200 calories. Okay, I love y'all. All right.
Medium, you know, depends on what you need, whether you want to manage. We'll even give you the recipes. We'll even give you the recipes. And most importantly, we connect you with others just like you. We have and I know the app is brand new today and all this is brand new today, but we've had a community that's been going for 9 years and we have helped so many people. And oh, did I mention, I know I did, but I'm going to mention it again. This is all absolutely free.
Except for the purchasing of the products that you're suggested so that you can click the hydration part off amongst other products. Yeah.
Absolutely free. And you're like, okay, what's the catch? Why are they doing this? I'll tell you in a minute. There are no, and I want you to see, because if you go download, and don't download the app yet, I'm going to tell you why, because I want to give you something. If you go to download our app, you notice that all the other apps, and I could take pictures for days, all of them say in-app purchases, because you may get in the door, but then you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay sooner or later because a lot of the features are locked up. Like in a lot of them, the scanner, they have a scanner that you can scan.
This is nothing but deflection. Those apps are upfront and say in-app purchases required or you know what I'm saying? I can't think of exactly how it's worded, but what does it say on here? Hold on. I don't know. In-app purchases, something or other. But see, they're saying it's free, but on the back end, they're going to suggest products because now they are preying on people. They're using the pain points of individuals and they're going to pitch you on the back end. It's very Jessie Lee of them, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm going to do this free recruiting webinar so I can get you in my funnel. Hey, I'm going to do this 5-day boot camp and it's $17, or you can upgrade to VIP for $97 and the training is garbage, but I'm going to pitch you platinum coaching on the back end, $20,000. By the way, did you see DC's video? Let me just tell you, there are lots of videos coming out this week. So buckle up, you guys, because yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It's coming. Yeah.
Foods, but it's all locked up unless you pay so much a month or you pay a flat fee. A lot of apps, they bring you through this whole thing and the quiz and they're catering a plan to you. And then you get to the point where it says, now pay us, because you can't go any further. That does not happen with SF5. It's absolutely free. And by the way, we would be required, this is the Apple App Store, we would be required to post here. We would be required to have that here if we were going to charge you at some point.
This feels like virtue signaling as well. we would have to state here if, you know, we had to charge you. Instead, we're going to market our MLM products to you in the checklist. And also you're going to get text messages and emails suggesting products. Where is that disclosed? Because either of the two that have spoken already have not mentioned any of that. Serenade me, Erin. Talk about my back end. Brandy, I'm telling your wife. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. I appreciate you.
No in-app charges here. It's free premium access forever. Let me say it again. Free premium access forever. So it's super, super, super cool. And, you know, I have to admit, I myself have started tracking everything, and, you know, I figured out, you probably can make a better choice on that, or you could change this, or starting to notice some of the things that might be better choices for me. And what's interesting is nobody's saying you can't have anything. It's just letting you know.
Says the person that just said that she's keto. Oh, God, the contradictions in all of this.
No, and I didn't take a screenshot, and I should have. One of my favorite things, and a lot of my friends that use the app, because we've been testing it for a little bit.
Friends.
If I say,
You mean other distributors that are in your downline that you're saying are friends because you want to try and pitch the community?
Inconceivable!
No. Mm-mm.
Snickers bar, right? I can put it in the app and it will tell me exactly how much exercise in different forms I would need to do to burn off a Snickers bar. Now, what's interesting is the Snickers bar is only 150 calories. And
First of all, this narrative is extremely dangerous, what she is doing. She's making it sound like you have to earn food. You don't have to earn food. This is very disordered thinking around food, in my opinion. I feel like I said food a whole lot. This is really dangerous. This is very dangerous territory. You don't have to earn food. You don't have to, you know, justify what you're eating based on your workout or any of that. This is extremely dangerous. And I think, just in my opinion, as an outsider looking in, knowing that this person was put on a diet when she was 8, knowing that this person is keto and how restrictive I know keto is, and where she's at in some of the comments that she's making, it makes me really sad for her, because here she is suggesting this to people using fear-mongering and pain points and emotional manipulation. And she has been manipulated as well. I just think it's really sad. If you want to have a Snickers, have a Snickers, but you don't need to justify that. You know,
it only take me about a half an hour to walk it off. So to me, a Snickers bar might be a good choice if I'm really, you know, jonesing for peanuts and chocolate and stuff like that. A Snickers bar, I can go for a half an hour walk so I can enjoy that Snickers bar. But then sometimes you throw something.
Or just enjoy the Snickers bar. And if you feel like going for a walk, go for a walk. And if you don't feel like going for a walk, that's okay. I feel like I need this soundbite. I feel like I need that. You're not you when you're hungry. Have a Snickers. I feel like I need that. I need to write that down. Also,
Thank you for your patronage.
thank you, Ava Jo. I appreciate you.
Else in there, like premium Haagen-Dazs ice cream, because let's face it, who sits down and eats a quarter of a cup or whatever the serving size is? We tend to eat half the pint or the whole pint, and that whole pint is like 1,200 calories, and that would take me like 3 days to walk off. So it's amazing what you can do with this, and that's one of my favorite features. No sneaky trials and charges showing up on your credit card statement. You're not even going to put a credit card in to use the app. Okay.
That's not entirely true, because how are people supposed to pay for the products that you're pitching them on the back end that you're not telling them they're going to be pitched? Saying supplements as one of the 5 things without disclosing the rest of the information, you're kind of lying by omission. And this is point blank not true. How are people going to pay for their product? Whether they have to put their credit card in, or you can use Apple Pay or any of those things. This is not true. That's weird. You aren't you without a Snickers. Thank you, Holly, for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your patronage.
I feel like I need that soundbite. I could use that in so many ways, especially because I cover a lot of these types of health and wellness MLMs.
Okay, so it's really cool. And today is the very first day you can experience this. We were waiting, we were watching yesterday. I was like sitting here on my phone, constantly looking at the app store, waiting to see if it came up. I was like, is it there yet? Is it there? It was like Christmas Eve. Plus, we had this big event planned for tonight. So I was a little worried.
This is a big event. A Zoom. A Zoom is a big event. Also, shout out to the individual that sent this my way. I appreciate you, and you know who you are. You're amazing. This is a big event. Really?
And come on, because we have no control over the app store. And lo and behold, yesterday afternoon, it showed up. Today's
Guys, if you're not subscribed to Rivka's channel, you should be. You absolutely should be.
the very first day you can experience this. But I don't want you to run to the app store and download it. I do not want you to take your phone, because some of you guys are thinking, aha, I'm going to go get it right away. Don't do it.
Here comes the bait and switch. You ready? Free gift.
Because if you ask the person that invited you to tonight's event for their referral code, they're going to give you a gift. We would like.
You can't sign up unless you have a distributor ID. So they can download the app, but they can't do anything without being connected to a distributor in Truvy. So this language is so weird. Also, what do you think the gift is? You're so welcome, Rivka. I appreciate you. What do you guys think the gift is? I would venture to say, thank you for doing that, Charlene. I would venture to say that it's probably a Truvy product. I don't remember if they say what it is or not, but oh, look, a referral code. Totally not an MLM. Nope. Oh, it could be a discount on product. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah.
To give you a gift. So you need to ask the person that invited you to this event for their referral code. And then when you go, they'll give you the link to go download the app. And when you go download the app and you're going to check off that you're new, it's going to ask you for a referral code. And that referral code is really important because we're going to give you 10 points towards free products that can help you accelerate your results. Oh, that's what it is. You want me to buy your stuff. You want to tell me about your stuff. Well, I do want to tell you about my stuff, but one, you can earn it all for free.
Remember just a few minutes ago when you said you weren't here to sell anybody anything? What happened to that? Sure, they're going to get points, but they're going to be spending money, tax and shipping. Even if the points cover the full product, like the retail price, they're still going to be spending money on tax and shipping. So you saying you're not here to sell them something, and this goes to show that that's not true, and you're trying to spin it like points. Just wait until I don't want to tell you guys the term that they use for the people that do this. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because, yeah, I'm just going to wait.
I'll show you how. And two, I want you to see the types of results we've helped people get, because that's what we do. We help people get results.
Right.
Like this.
This is so cringe.
That's not too bad.
There are no details. It's just a picture. We have no idea the time frame in between each of these pictures. We have no idea what they did, what products they took. Did they modify their eating? Did they start a workout program designed for them? There's no details. It's simply just a before and after picture. This is giving, when you see people in health and wellness companies, that MLM companies that are pregnant, and so they'll show their before as being pregnant, and then their after they'll show 6 months to 18 months or something like that after they had the baby. It's so deceptive. What are we looking at here? You're just trying to emotionally trigger your audience without including any details, without including any data, without telling us what they did. You're just trying to emotionally tap into your audience so that they go, okay, this is what I'm looking for. I look like that and I want to look like that. There's a whole bunch of pictures. If this part is triggering for you, which I get, just skip the next couple minutes or so.
Hunky, right? This is a beautiful couple. Look at that. We're in the same outfits, but they're falling off of them. And then,
but what are the details? We don't know any of the details.
We have this. I mean, wowzers. But guys, look, just look. And then there's this. And then there's this.
I hate this so much. Diane, I need you to do better.
And then there's this. 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 And I could go on. I think there's one more. I could go on all day long showing you pictures of people who've gotten results with the products that we want to give you for free. And what's funny is they didn't even have the app yet. They had the community, but they didn't have all of this that we're giving to you now. Why?
So what did they do? Because I guarantee you they didn't just drink a protein shake.
Because we are on a mission to help North America and the world, because we have business and we're all over the world, helping everybody get healthy again. It's time for us to take control. It's time for us to strive for 5. It's time for...
You think helping people get healthy looks like 5 steps, selling an MLM product, and then essentially bribing them with getting their friends into this very same app with free product that they're going to end up losing money on. So you can't really say it's free because they're going to pay shipping and tax, which I know is a standard thing, but like that needs to be disclosed. You know, you just pay shipping and tax. There's a reason that ads mention that. They should disclose that so that the consumer is aware of it. But no, they're going to, I can't believe this. Oh,
us to win the week and win the month. And I have to tell you, my habits have changed so much because now I think twice. You know, I'm thinking about having something. And a lot of times I still decide to have it. I just need to decide to shift my diet around, my day around, or my week around. But it's very empowering to understand what's really going on when you have a tool like this and it's in your pocket. And here's the most exciting part. You can share the app and get 1 additional point towards free product for every person that accepts your invitation. And this little screenshot, it's taken right from inside the app. When you get the person who invited you referral code, when you get the referral code and you go download the app tonight, you're going to have the opportunity to click this share button and you can share it with anybody you want. It's going to show your...
Did you notice like the fluctuation at the end of that? Like all of a sudden her voice got higher with anybody that you want. It just makes me wonder, like, do you know you're being deceptive? Imagine the amount of work it would take for somebody, you know, like you have to send this to people. You have to have a conversation with them. You're essentially selling them on this app and you get 1 point. How much is that point worth when you cash it in? I'm just curious because we saw what Prove It did. You know, I
referrer code here. Okay. I put your name here. So you saw your name here, but your name will be here or whatever username you choose. And it's just like so many of those apps. DoorDash has it. Uber has it. It's like a button that says share this. And
see, but now what you're doing is a false equivalence fallacy. You're comparing Uber and sharing the app with people to an MLM. This is an MLM's app. They're not the same thing. Not at all. Other than they both have a share button. Oh my God.
You get free stuff. Well, we have that in our app too, which makes it revolutionary because it gives us the ability to take this thing, this mission, this quest viral. And we all know.
Viral, a mission. You are not in the military. What are you talking about?
David.
Oh, I hate when they say that because I'm prior military. So calling something a mission, ew.
Oh, you don't want to try to do this all by yourself. You want to share it with people you love and people you know and your girlfriends and your guy friends and stuff so that we all can have a lot of fun working together towards this. Now, You can get items for as low as 3 points.
Y'all are wild in the chat, and I love it. You can get items as low as 3 points. So refer 3 people and you get a free product. I'm good. It's a no for me, dog. Also, if anybody is being bombarded, I'm going to use that term loosely, by somebody trying to sell them this.
Help is on the way, dear!
Mrs. Doubtfire!
Help is on the way! Oh,
Oh, I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
So you're already a winner when you download the app with the referral code today. Now, if you go and
You're already a winner? Ew. That language is nasty. I don't like it.
download the app and sneak around and you don't get the referral code from the person that invited you here, you can do that, but you're not going to get your 10 free points. Okay, you can do that. I wouldn't. Why would you do that? You could already be on your road. You know, you can get something for as low as 3 points. You can save up like for 20.
Diane, it's okay to pause and finish your sentence. Oh my God.
Some odd points. You could be getting a cleanse product for, I think it's like 40 some odd points. You can be getting our collagen.
Remember at the beginning of this, she talked about restrictive diet. She talked about fasting. Now a detox product. Your liver and your kidneys called and said, we got this. We don't need your help. Oh God, I hate this so much. How I feel about this. Ugh.
And I mean, we have such a great line of products. So you definitely want your 10 free points. And then, by the way, the number of points that you can earn is unlimited unless there's something I don't know.
Nailed it.
Nobody's told me there's any kind of limit. I don't think anybody's going to get mad at you for sharing our mission. Okay. So
Oh my God.
you can
This is so wild. So essentially, they are bribing people or baiting people with free points to get their overpriced, mediocre at best MLM products. And they're doing it in a way so that people will fill their sales funnels or their potential customer funnels. That's what this is. This is essentially a funnel. Oh my God. That's embarrassing.
earn as much as you want. And you want to get people to come along with you for the ride because it's going to be more fun.
Of course.
And
more
we
fun.
call people who share the app to get free stuff.
I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see it and really, really take in what they are calling the people that download the app to refer other people to earn points. Okay. Do you see what that says? Appreneurs.
Stop it. Get some help.
Appreneurs.
What's your scheme? What do you have up your sleeve this time?
That's a new sound. Oh. I'll take no. Thank you. What? Appreneurs, you guys. I feel like our definitions of fun are quite different. Jennifer, I agree with you. This is not fun. No. Appreneurs. It's unbelievable. By the way, did you guys see what I put in my Instagram stories today? If you're not following me on Instagram, you should, at The Real Beast Mode, like my last name, BIES. I'll just read it to you. You guys want to hear this? I think it's important since Brandy, brought up Beneve. It's Beneve. I'm just kidding. Okay, this was from a Facebook group, I believe. Somebody shared with me. Shout out to the individual that shared this with me. I've had a lot of people asking for an update, so here goes. Doctors confirmed that she had a spike in blood pressure from taking a supplement. This spike caused a hemorrhagic stroke, meaning a brain bleed. She spent a few days in the hospital, but was discharged recently. Doctors say that her bleeding should heal on its own, but will take time. She's very blessed to have 0 deficits. That's incredible. She can move all limbs, and her speech is back to clear. She has been having some pain in the right leg, and it feels a little funny to her. She also had a residual headache from the bleed, and doesn't have much of an appetite. She is at home resting, so leave her be. This must be like a family member updating people. She will answer messages and calls accordingly when she's ready. We ask for continued prayers, for a complete healing and quick recovery. She has felt all the love and prayers thus far. We absolutely are sending love and light to this individual as well to continue to heal. Now, in the comment section, somebody said, I have and will continue to pray for said individual. That is so scary. May I ask what the supplement was, as I take several myself? Guess what the product was? From Beneath. Yeah. Remember when I did those videos and I mentioned, and this is just my opinion. I'm not stating this part as fact. My question is, this is a product that appears to have a large amount of caffeine, and everybody has different caffeine sensitivities. This could be a coincidence. It could be something linked. We don't know. And I'm not stating that, hey, this is connected. I just find it interesting, you know? But my question is, could caffeine have this kind of impact? I don't know. I'm not an expert in that area. But if any of you know and can share in your opinion, not stating it as a fact, let us know in the comments, because I'm curious. And again, I'm not stating that as a fact. I'm asking questions. I think that the majority of these MLM companies, we don't know what's in the products. We have no idea. They hide behind proprietary blends. We don't know how much of certain ingredients are in it. We don't know, you know? Caffeine can increase your blood pressure, causing a whole host of problems, including stroke. Thank you, Shelby. Shelby is a lawyer and used to be a nurse as well. So thank you for that. I just think it's terrifying. In the video that I reacted to, I think it was a live stream. One of the distributors was mentioning giving the products to their children. And I think that is so alarming because of the large amount of caffeine. Kids should not be having that. Oh, yeah. Hopefully they do pursue. If these two are related, if the brain bleed is related, I hope that they do pursue a lawsuit. I really do. That's terrifying. I can't imagine. Several PubMed references to caffeine added to drugs or supplements. It can increase risk for a bleeding stroke. Yep. Yeah. So I hope that that person recovers quickly, continues to heal. And I think, you know, it's terrifying.
Appreneurs. That's why the name of tonight's thing was Appreneur Life, because we call them appreneurs. Okay. And here's just one story, because we let Ginny start using the app before the branding changed a little bit ago.
I love when they do these testimonials. I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger, because they never disclose if this person is a distributor or an actual customer. I downloaded the app and shared it with a few friends, and before I knew it, it had enough rewards points, I had enough rewards points to get my collagen for free. I'm loving being an appreneur. Girl, stop. Oh my God. Why do they never disclose if that person is a distributor? You know what? I'm going to look because I'm curious. I bet I can find out in about 2 seconds. Hold, please. Okay. Oh, look at that. Digital creator. Let's go right to the links. By the way, this is how you can find out what company people are in. You go to their profile, whatever social media platform you want, check out the links in their link tree. And it takes seconds to figure it out. Home business owner. Subscribe to my newsletter. Connect with me. All right, Jenny, let's see the products, ma'am. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to TikTok. I think this is good. Some people don't know how to find this information. Oh, she's on YouTube. Oh, paging DC. She does some sort of techie things. Oh man. Okay, let's go to the about section. I know you guys can't see this, bear with me. She does some sort of a newsletter. Very interesting. Okay, well, more to come on that. So we can't tell if this person is a distributor in the company, if they're a customer. We're not really sure.
Downloaded the app and shared it with a few friends, and before she knew it, she had enough rewards points to get her collagen for free. You can get vitamins, you can get stuff for your aches, you can get stuff for mental clarity, you can get,
oh my God,
you know, just all of these different things. And Jenny was excited because she decided to become an appreneur and she got some free product. But I want to share one more little tidbit.
Oh,
with
here we
you.
go. I bet this is the recruiting pitch. It's coming. I can feel it. I have watched this, but you can tell. Remember how I was talking? I don't remember if it was last live stream or the one before. And I said, you can tell the energy shift. This is the energy shift right here. One more little tidbit I want to share on why you should consider becoming a Truvy distributor. Just wait, it's coming.
Okay, just one more little tidbit. And I'm not going to get deep into this tonight.
Uh-huh.
But I just want to plant an idea. And if what I'm about to talk about interests you, make sure you tell the person whose referral code that you're going to use to download the app. And I want you to download the app, and I want you to poke around, and I want you to try it out, and I want you to try that share function. Who knows, maybe we'll do some fun prizes and things for people that share right away. I want you to check it out. But here's what's cool. You can actually earn money with the SF5 app. And it's one of the easiest ways I've seen to earn income. And again,
it's so easy and it's so fun. I bet she's going to say that too.
I'm just so excited about this because of the viral capacity, because of the in-app sharing with the people can share it via Messenger. They can share it via text. They can share it via email. They can share it on their social media. So it's just a button to click. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of these different apps that are out there, but like Temu, a whole bunch of them. I get invitations all the time from people. People just hit the button. So imagine what could pop.
Why is she presenting it like this? I don't know. I get invitations all the time. People just, I don't know, they just hit the button. It's so weird.
Possibly happen if you shared with a few people and they share with a few people and they share with a few people. Everybody's getting free product, right? Everybody's getting free product. And then things start to go wild. We believe in leading with value. So the app, the workouts, the food tracker, and the community are absolutely free. It's part of our mission. It's part of our quest to help people.
I mean, but you're in an MLM. So wouldn't your mission be to sell product and sign up distributors? It's so weird. She definitely did compare it to Temu. I can't. I cannot.
But we know, and this we know to be true, that when people try our products, they love them and tend to want to buy some more.
See, now what would be impressive with this particular slide? One, if it was a better slide, but two, if there was some data behind it. If there was a, like it'd be cool. I shouldn't be giving them these ideas, but it'd be cool if they were like, she mentioned collagen. So how cool would it be to see, well, this percentage of people typically reorder after their initial purchase. See, because a company that is actually in the sales game, if you will, is going to lead with statistics and data like that. But in an MLM, you get these bland, boring, generic, trust me, bro slides. That's what we're seeing here. Ridiculous.
Okay. They tend to want to buy some more. You can earn some more, but a lot of people want to buy some more. And when they do, we send commissions to you. Now, we'll have a whole nother training about how that works and how the commissions.
I definitely want in on this training. If somebody can get that to me. Oh, my ear itches. Hang. Okay. Because how are they going to pay these people? That's what I want to know. Mm-hmm.
Structure works, etc. But this may interest you, may not. Maybe you just want the food tracker, so on and so forth. But if you're
Oh my God, so many MLM tactics in this. You guys know how I decode sometimes some of the things that they're saying because I did it too. When she was like, this may interest you. I mean, it may not. She's trying to present it like, you know, it's no big deal. Just check it out. And if it's not for you, that's okay. It's so slimy. This person's probably been in MLM quite some time. I can feel it.
somebody that's kind of lighting up right now and going, wait a minute, this is so cool because I can share with a bunch of people and so on and so forth. There's a lot of opportunity here. This is brand new. There is absolutely nothing else like it out there. I know of no other company that has a tool like this. We've invested over $2 million in the tool. And tonight is the launch night and the most exciting night where we're unveiling this to people. So whether you're interested in a free premium app, a supportive community, earning free products, or making some income, download.
Did you really just put your closing statement in on the slide? I mean, did you like forget how to close people or how to provide a closing statement in a presentation? That's interesting.
The app today. You can't know what it is until you get in there. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how.
Oh, don't worry, Diane. They're going to know what it is because the Clown Town and I are going to handle that. Absolutely.
User-friendly it is, how fun it is. I find it quite entertaining. The workout videos are really good. I'm a wimp, so I like the ones that are a little easier. Maybe you guys like something stronger. I even had some.
You're a what? Why do you don't have to say that about yourself? You're a wimp? Ew. That makes me sad. Why would you describe yourself like that? Everybody starts somewhere with working out or moving their body in whatever way they are able to. Everybody starts somewhere. A wimp? No.
Some little weights. Ironically, I moved and for some reason I brought the weights with me, even though I never really used them before. And now what am I doing? I'm using my weights because I saw that in the app. I saw the little workout and I thought, what the heck? I have weights here. And I started using them. So very cool. By the way, you don't need weights. There's all kinds of exercises, but these are like 2 pound, 5 pound dumbbells. So the Strive for 5 movement can change your life in more ways than one.
Such a profound slide. Who made this slideshow? It's embarrassing. It's terrible.
And we're here to support you every step of the way. SF5, it's a program for the rest of us. It's the program for those of us that want something simple, want something that we can understand, want.
I think it's so odd that she's been doing the whole presentation like this. Can you imagine if I did a whole live stream and I was like, you guys, check this out. Like, you know, this is what's happening. This is SF5. And I was just reading the slides. Diane, is there somewhere else you'd rather be? Are you uncomfortable? I don't know. I just have questions because it seems very, I'm uncomfortable, you know?
Something that doesn't deprive us, want something that we can get really free stuff like easily, want something that we can earn some extra money with by just sharing it on social media. It's a program for the rest of us, for those of us that like ease and flow. And now what I'd like to do is introduce you to a dear friend and mentor, Angel Fletcher. She's going to tell you a little bit.
Why are your notes on the slide? And now I'd like to introduce you to a dear friend and mentor. And why is everything capitalized? Angel Fletcher. Yeah. I have some things to say about Angel Fletcher for sure.
More about the vision. I'm sorry, I typoed there, of the Strive for 5 challenge. And I think she has some surprises up her sleeve. So let me stop the share and bring her out to talk to you guys. Oh
God, the cringe. Get ready.
See if I can fix this. And let's see. Where are you, Angel? I'm only seeing you. Hang on. Remove spotlight. There we go. Remove spotlight. And I'm going to spotlight you because you're sparkly. And ooh.
Look.
Look at that. I want one. I'm so upset.
Good.
With you. I need one.
Good. Because I'm giving 100 of them away this week.
Ooh, what do I got to do?
Well, let me tell you, you have to get your app. You have to download the app, and you have to complete the personal assessment. It's super important. The personal assessment, Diane.
Okay, I want to point out something that I find interesting. Am I an expert? Absolutely not. But I feel like we all kind of notice when behavior is unnatural, if you will. And watch her eyes in this. I find it odd. You let me know what you think.
Is what makes it personalized to me. See, we've had this app for a little hot minute, not like this, but we've had the ability to use a little fitness tracker app. And
so has the rest of the world that has access to some sort of an app store.
I didn't use it. I hadn't used it for a long time. And so about a month ago, I decided to download the app and use it. And let me tell you, once you download the app, I was surprised. And every person that I'm sharing this app with, they're all surprised. You know what we're surprised by? We are surprised by our food bank. That's what we're calling it. I call it my food bank.
It's really weird. It's odd. It's out of the norm. You know, I don't understand it. I don't know what it means. It's just something, as I was watching this, was odd. I don't know how else to explain that. But are you guys noticing that? Yeah, my Fitness Pal is free. You know? Them be some shifty, twisty eyes.
So every single day I get to get up and I have a number. It's a number of calories. It's a number of fat, protein, and carbs. Let me just tell you guys, I was the opposite. I wasn't eating enough food. I didn't know that. I've been doing this for a while, trying to lose weight and get healthier. You know what? I have to tell you guys, I wake up and I have that number and I go all day long and I'm scanning it. Really easy to scan my food, tells me exactly what it is, deducts. It's like a bank account. Like I have a little ATM machine. I put my card in, it deducts whatever it is. And then it tells me how many I have for the rest of the day.
Okay, I'm going to share this that I learned from my trainer, Susan, that has made all the difference on this journey that I have been on. Also, this trigger warning, some people can't look at those numbers. It messes with our brains. Absolutely. This is when Susan and I started talking about food, and when we started working together, which, by the way, November will be a full year. Her and I have been working together, which is pretty cool. She said there's going to be some days where you're hungrier. There's going to be other days where you're not so hungry. But at the end of the week, it all balances out. And when she said, like, it's like a bank account, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And I remember that. And I think that, like, we need to talk about that part more, that there's going to be some days you're hungrier. There's going to be other days you're not as hungry. But at the end of the week or whatever, it all balances out. You know, I think that it's really difficult for people to hit the same thing every single day, unless you're eating the same things every day. And who wants to do that? I mean, some people do. Let me take that back. Some people have hyperfixations on food, and that is okay. But for somebody that is, no, let's just not go there. Some people do hyperfixate, and that is 100% okay. Absolutely. But just knowing that, you know, it balances at the end of the week. And so getting out of that really rigid, I don't want to say restrictive, but structured, I have to eat this every single day, you know, that can be very hard for people. And so understanding that some days you're going to eat more and other days you're not. And at the end of the week, it balances out. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to share that with you guys. That was a big thing that I learned from Susan. So.
Now, I know that she shared with you Derek Rains's his little thing, but you know what I say? I say, now that I have this, SF5 is giving me the ability to just make a bad choice, not have bad days anymore.
It's not a bad choice. See, you're putting food into good and bad categories. She's going to talk about Oreos. I thought about getting some Oreos and reacting to this, but I thought that might come across in kind of a weird way. So I decided not to do it. But there's no good or bad food. If you're eating balanced, there's no good and bad foods. There's no moral value to food. So the fact that she is saying, well, you know, I don't have bad days anymore, meaning where I'm using her language, where she probably because she's restrictive, probably because she's been denying herself of stuff. So she binges just like the other lady was talking about. That's not good. You don't need to be that restrictive. If you want to have some Oreos, have some Oreos. I hate how they assign moral value to food. I hate that so much.
Have any more bad days? You guys, I can literally, let me tell you a
Lindsay,
secret.
what is it? Tell us. I want to know. If you have a hyperfixation food, please tell us what it is. Oh, Chipotle. Yes. Yes. Fudge covered Oreos. Oh my God. Yeah, you don't have to earn your food. Exactly, Samantha. Current hyperfixate. I'm glad we're talking about this. Yes. Bits and bites, which I separate and eat in the same order every single time. I love that. Yeah, food's not evil. I'm stuck on baked potatoes. Okay, but baked sweet potatoes? Do you like sweet potatoes as well? A little cinnamon, some butter. Maybe some honey, because I know some people like honey on baked potato or sweet potatoes. Hyperfixation food, Caesar salad. Wendy's ghost pepper chicken is my current. Is it good? Is it real spicy? Because I know ghost pepper is. I love this. I love that we're talking about this. Hyperfixation is pepperoni, Hot Pockets. Oh God, yes. Hot Pockets, so good. A baked sweet potato, sushi lately, baby goldfish, sugar cookie Hershey's Kisses. Oh man. Wait, there's a sandwich. I love a good sandwich. Turkey and cheese all day. Absolutely. I love this. Pizza rolls. Oh my God. I'm getting hungry. Okay, let's keep going.
Have any of you guys tried the Oreo s'mores? Addicted. So addicted. They're insane. And before, the old me would have just said, I'd ate them all. Okay. Wouldn't have paid attention, just ate them and did whatever. But now that I have the app at night, because I like to have my Oreos right before I go to bed, I can scan my.
Her eye movement is weird. It's really weirding me out. I know that sounds, I don't know, kind of silly, but it's so out of character that it's distracting.
Oreos, and I can tell you if I can have one, if I can have two, or if I can have three, and that's it. You know what, guys? No matter how many products you put in your mouth, no matter how many treadmills you get on, no matter how many promises you make to yourself, until you actually make yourself and hold yourself accountable for the things that you're putting into your body, you don't change your relationship with food.
Okay, but here's the thing, Angel. You are wanting people to get into an app where they are clicking boxes, tracking what their food. It's not really them holding themselves accountable. They're using an app. And then you're pitching them an MLM product on the back end. In fact, one of the boxes that you have to check that you do every day is to take one of their MLM products. Oh God, it's the deception. It's the emotional manipulation. It's the eye movement. It's freaking me out. Also, you can lie on the app. That's true. That's true. Oh God. The eye movement is it's really bothering me.
That was a hard struggle for me. Sure, I took some products. Sure, they helped me. They gave me some energy. Right? They helped me shred some weight. I lost 108 pounds in 7 months. But you know what happened?
And did you do other things aside from just taking an MLM product? Were you even using the MLM products? They make these vague statements. And unfortunately, there's people out there that are just going to believe them without asking any questions and say, sign me up. It's unfortunate. I have questions. What else did you do, Angel? Because you didn't just take a protein shake or their electrolytes or their collagen, and all of a sudden you started losing 100 plus pounds. That's not how that works. So it's just deceptive and icky, you know?
Happened when I stopped taking them, little by little by little by little, I started going back up. It wasn't until I changed in here. I changed how I felt about food. I changed how food made me feel.
Maybe she's on her healing journey when it comes to food. I can only hope, honestly. I mean that genuinely. But for somebody that has been down the path, I didn't lose 100 pounds. But for somebody that's been on a similar path as her in the past, to say that she stopped taking the products and she started to gain weight, and then, she worked on her relationship with food, but then is sitting here telling us, minutes before that Oreos are bad, but this app helps her to figure out how many she can have at the end of the night. That tells me there's still, in my opinion, healing to be done. Because if I were to have Oreos now versus when I was in the MLM, I would have probably eaten a whole pack because I was eating so restrictively back then. Now I can have a handful or whatever of Oreos. One, I'm not going to feel guilty. And two, I know there's no bad food. And if I want to have some Oreos, I'm going to have some Oreos. There's no emotional transaction when it comes to eating what I want to eat. I don't have to earn it. And so that makes me sad for her. And it makes me sad for her audience because she's attracting people with these same kind of triggering words into this app to buy this MLM product without disclosing it from the beginning. And I think that's really sad, and it's manipulative, and it's not good.
I changed how I saw it. Now I see food as a number, not a solution. You see?
That's not better.
Guys.
Food is a number, not a solution. I mean, I guess maybe that's a step in the right direction, but that still seems really weird. Food is something that you should enjoy. Food is something, whether it's your hyperfixation food or, something new that you're trying, or you're sitting down with family or friends, or, and you're enjoying like a birthday celebration or whatever. Food is about, I don't want to say like the celebration, but it's about, it's meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be a number. It's not meant to just be something that you check off a list. It's something that you're supposed to enjoy. You're fueling your body. That's amazing.
All through my divorce, food was my solution. It was my best friend when nobody else was around. When I was
seek a therapist. And maybe she was seeing one. I don't know. And I'm not saying that like as a jab. We stand therapy on this channel. If you are leaning to food because you're going through a really hard emotional time, find a therapist if you're able to have access to one. I know that not everybody can, but I just think what she is saying is extremely problematic. I think it's extremely sad, and yeah.
Up late at night, and there was nobody in that big bed after my divorce except me. Food kept me warm. Food wrapped its arms around me and made me feel loved. It made me feel like I wasn't alone. And it wasn't.
The emotional manipulation in everything that she just said here is absolutely disgusting. Angel, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You are preying on other people that are having a hard time with food, and you're trying to make it seem like your app and your company's products are the solution. They're not.
Until I had the ability to change that I felt in control again. So this SF5, being able to do little tiny things, I looked at extreme things. Listen, I'm not going to get in a gym. It's like a fishbowl for fat people.
I hate this part. I hate this part so much. I hate this part so much. Women, I'm going to speak from a place of women. Okay. Women, there are already so many of us that are uncomfortable stepping, regardless of the size of your body. There are various reasons that people in general, people in general that are scared to go to the gym. They're uncomfortable going to the gym. They're worried about what people are going to say, what they're going to do. Are people going to look at me? What if I'm not like wearing the cute, matching sets and I'm not where I want to be and I'm just starting my journey or whatever. There's already that narrative with the gym. And then you have somebody like this that's selling an MLM product that is emotionally manipulating her audience. And now she's going to fear monger while being fat phobic. So content warning, fat phobia coming. And she's going to use it to villainize the gym. I hate it. And I said it before, but Angel, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you know what? If you go to the gym, if you work out at home, if you walk, if you do whatever it is your body is able to do, I just want you to know, I think that's awesome. I hate this part. I was livid the other night when I watched this. Oh, I hate it so much.
People, I'm not going to a gym.
Also, a gym is not a fishbowl for fat people. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate it. Ugh.
I pulled up in the parking lot. And you know what? I left and I went and rewarded myself with a little bit of food because at least I made it to the parking lot that time. Haven't been back since. You know what? Honestly, Diane, I'm going to leave you guys with this. SF5 gives me a way to.
I hate this so much. I hate her eye movement. It's freaking me out. Andy's Web, thank you for this. I appreciate you. I love food. I love trying new foods. Hardwood sensitivities, absolutely. What helped me in my workout journey is food is a part of life. It's meant to be explored, enjoyed, experienced, and shared. It's not bad. I love this so much. And thank you so much for this super chat. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your patronage.
Appreciate you so much. Oh God, I hate this. Good night, Maria.
Just show myself a little grace and not have to beat myself up because I make bad choices, and one bad choice at noontime turns into a bad day. And then one bad day turns into 2 bad days. And
yeah. And you know why that happens? Because you're being restrictive, because you're not working on your relationship with food, in my opinion. So you think, oh, well, I'm going to have this. And because you've been so restrictive, instead of having just a little bit, a serving, whatever, you have the entire bag. So you can sit up here on what I feel like is your high horse, trying to sell this mediocre MLM product, subpar app that gives atrocious suggestions. Me eating 1,200 calories a day, you've got to be kidding me. But at the end of the day, Angel, you're just sitting here trying to manipulate your audience. And what you're doing is absolutely vile.
before I know it, I'm going all the way up on that scale again. And then I find myself right back. I literally, one time I said, I don't know how I got this fat. I feel like I went to bed skinny and I woke up one day and I was this fat. I don't have to settle for that anymore. I don't have to settle.
What you just said is so powerful. It's like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Right. And when we're using the SF5 app, it doesn't exist anymore. I love your Oreos, by the way. I love that idea that it's like evening and I can see, what am I allowed to have? What's left? That's cool.
Yeah. Well, the number one question.
What am I allowed to have?
When I do have people that purchase some of our products, no matter what they are, the number one question is, do I have to do this forever? You know what, Rick? We don't have to do this forever. We can choose to take the products that make us feel good and support our journey and for the rest of our life. But when we change our habits and our relationship with food, then that gives us the freedom to not have to rely on those outside external gratifications to be able to lose this weight. So,
well, what do you think checking off boxes on an app is? That's external gratification. Also, I just have a really hard time believing that she has worked on her relationship with food when she's still classifying food as good or bad. That makes me so sad for her, and also angry because she's, again, manipulating her audience. Whoever watched this live was probably like, yeah, me too. I hate this. Oh,
Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you, we have some giveaways this week. We have some shirts. You guys get your download.
I know she has an accent. I'm not making fun of her accent, but did she just say sharks? Is that what she just said? Or did she say shirts? Listen, I'm just in a silly, goofy mood right now. Okay. We needed to laugh. I needed to blow off that steam a little bit.
Look, I also am going to be sharing collagen. We got these bags, Diane. Look.
So cute. With our new
Their collagen, let's talk about it. Their collagen is $59, and that's on the subscribe and save. It's for a one-time purchase, it's $73.75. It's collagen peptides, biotin, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C, all things you can get somewhere else. And I'm sure there's a non-MLM version of this collagen that you can get for a quarter of the price, if not less than that. It's bovine collagen, dairy-free, gluten-free, cool, whatever. I don't say whatever, like, because food sensitivities are a real thing. My mom has celiacs, so it's a big deal. I don't say whatever, like they're not a big deal. Freaking ridiculous, you guys. The way that bag is, it looks like private parts. Oh my God. I needed that laugh. Thank you, Rivka. Also, like the stream, it tastes better than this Zoom for sure. Probably tastes better than that collagen as well. Oh man.
new collagen product that is so tasty. It's delicious.
We have so much stuff. So get plugged in, get your app downloaded, get your points, because I'm going to tell you something.
Ugh.
My last thing I'm going to leave you with, Rick. When I started this journey and I started losing a little bit of weight, do you know who I looked around in my life and I wanted to help my family? I wanted to help my family. And there was a lot of my family, Rick, when they looked around their budget. I mean, look at this economy. We live on tight budget.
Oh my God. She's going to push being an appreneur so that you can get the products for free. Oh God. I need a sound to break this up. I don't know what to do.
Bombastic side eye.
That's how I feel about that.
Edges these days. And I have a lot of family members that fall into that. I couldn't help them if all I could do was offer them a product, because a lot of them couldn't afford to do that. And now I get to start at home.
Sorry, this isn't funny, but appreneur. Is it appreneur or appreneur? I don't know. Angel, stand up and let us see that shirt again. Oh, wait, she hasn't shown you that part. Hold on.
And that's where your heart is. So, Rick, I'm going to turn it back over to you, man. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
It's always been.
It's been fantastic. And I think that, folks, it just piggybacking off of what Angel said, this is something that you can do. And I just go back to, you don't have to deprive yourself. The app kind of shows you where you are, and it's kind of keeps you accountable, and it's just fantastic. So you got to download it. So in conclusion, let's just do this. Get with the person who invited you on this launch party. Go ahead, get their referrer code, and go ahead and download the app. Use their referrer code, get into the system, and then if you want to share it with a few people, give them your referrer code. You can do it right from the app. Get on board. You'll start accumulating these points, and then get in and be part of our community and kind of see everything that's going on. This is going to be something that is going to be a movement that's going to spread very, very quickly, and we would love for you to be a part of it. So with that,
Why do they always think it's going to be a movement or that they're going to go viral? They never do. It's giving Elamir. It's giving Awakened.
I'm going to say goodnight, ladies, unless you have anything else you'd like to share.
There's more.
Oh, here we go. But wait.
There's one more thing.
But wait, there's more. Very QVC of them. Ugh.
So Rick, there's a lot of people on here that already have the app downloaded. What are we doing for them? You know what we're going to do, you guys?
Angel, why are you talking like that? Like the three of you don't know what we're going to talk about here.
You share the app with someone. Become an appreneur. Go share the app with somebody and give them your code. Go share with a friend, a family member, your best friend. My best friend's on this journey with me. My fiance's on this journey with me. My mom is on this journey with me. And it makes it so much easier. So you go share it and become an appreneur with us, and we'll include you in all of our giveaways too.
Yeah.
Share,
hey guys,
share,
by
share.
the way, I have my screen thing on. I can't show you. When you download the app, you'll see it's really easy. Get started, set up your personal program, join the community. You just got to click. If you want to look at our supplements and different things, they're there. Join the movement. And then there's a section that says share the app and get rewarded. And when you click on it, it's all done for you. All you got to do is pick who you want to send it to. It's so easy. It's so streamlined.
It's a button. Remember when you were saying earlier that, I don't know, people just click the button and send it to me. I don't know. Why do they always overhype stuff? I don't get it.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, they're asking in the chat, what is their ID number? So for you, those of you that are sharing, if you share from your app, you won't need that. It gives it to you. But if you do want to share it in text or something like that and not from on the inside of the app, it's your username or your customer ID number.
Yep.
So that's what you're going to share with those folks.
And when you use the app, it shows you right there what it is. I just made up a fake one that says your name here to show you guys. Because I had my name and I was like, oh, everybody's going to be worried. So
same. Absolutely the same. And then next, I'm going to get in the Facebook group. Yeah.
Your name here. Your name will be there right in the app.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about all the SF5 challenge members, the new folks.
So there is no way that these people would be excited about this app unless they were getting paid off of it. So I'm excited to expose that, or for somebody to expose that, for that to be out in the open. There's no way that these people would be as hyped as they are if they weren't getting paid on it, because
network marketing is network marketing. And this is,
you know what I mean?
I'm excited about the new appreneurs, and I'm excited about, we'll talk about it another night, but I think some people are going to be pleasantly surprised that money starts happening and they didn't even know they were doing anything to get it. And that's the most exciting part.
That's right. Hey, Diane, just one last thing is that we're going to notify people via email. They registered with their emails. Some might not be in this group and some might not be in that group, but we will notify you guys by email of the winners.
Excellent.
What if I won? Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys just get back to the person that invited you, go do that. And let's see you download that app tonight. And again, if you already have the app, go.
Angel, did you make up a definition? Is that even a real word? What are you trying to do by showing us the back of your shirt that says Appreneur? Is that supposed to be like an exclamation point? I don't understand what's happening. Is it supposed to be a flex? What in the fresh hell? Oh, God. Imagine her walking around in her town. I don't know where she lives. And it doesn't matter because we don't need to discuss like where she lives. But I don't even know why I said that. But imagine her walking around with this shirt on, like SF5. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just like, I can picture it. I can picture her talking to everybody because this is the person that has been on Eric Worre's stage and told people, listen, if you're traveling, if you're going to, California or something like that, you should join Facebook groups. And then you get in those groups and you start asking where I should get my nails done, where I should get my hair done, what are the restaurants that you can go to? And all these people you start interacting with and you build these fake, relationships online. And then you go to some of the places when you visit, and this person is in, or was in, hundreds and hundreds of Facebook groups, baiting and switching people into a relationship so she could recruit them. That's Angel. That's what she did. She sat, or it's not sat, she stood on Eric Worre's stage at it was either Most Powerful Women or GoPro Recruiting Mastery, and told people to join a ton of Facebook groups for the areas that they're visiting, to ask people for advice, send friend requests so that she could recruit them. So when I say I can picture her walking around her town with this shirt, you know, trying to recruit everybody. Yeah. Also, this is how I feel about it. I should have played that while I was giving that explanation. That would have been so good next time.
Oh, look at her. She's a spokesmodel. Go share it tonight. Share it with one person. You don't even have to talk to them. I know that sounds terrible. I mean, obviously we want you to talk to people, but
you don't even have to talk to them. Diane, do you just want people to copy their link and just send it to everybody with no message? You would do that. Ew. That's really gross. Why would you do that?
David.
you don't even have to talk to them. It sends a little message for you. It's incredible.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Share.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. See
Take care.
Done with that. Are you guys okay? That was ugh. That was rough. Yeah, I have secondhand embarrassment over that shirt. That was pretty terrible. Let's see if anybody else is live streaming tonight. Have you guys seen anybody? I don't know. I don't think I see anybody. I don't see anybody live. Well, dang. I was going to send everybody, what is it called? Redirect. There it is. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Please, if you need help with your relationship with food, please see a dietitian, a registered dietitian. Also, you can definitely benefit from, working with a therapist, trained professionals. In my opinion, I think that that's amazing. There's no good or bad food. You don't have to earn stuff. You don't have to do any of that, No. Oh God, I hate that so much. Anyways, if you've not already liked the stream, if you would please do so, that would be incredible. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Shout out to all of the members, the mods. Thank you guys for the super chats. And guys, don't join an MLM. Okay, just don't do it. But if you do get the Zoom or whatever they do, talking about how the distributors make money, I'd love to see that. I would love to see it. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.